What's going on, guys? It's your Chris here, and today we're going to be talking about the new Pokemon Legends ZA trailer that just dropped on Nintendo's channel. Now, without going too deep into it, my first overall thoughts are that I really like how this is looking for us Pokemon fans. All the new concepts that Nintendo is bringing into this new game, it's a breath of fresh air, really. A lot of what Pokemon has been about has been very similar to what it has been since the start of the franchise. And with Legends Arceus, it looked like they were starting to go off into a different direction. And now with Legends ZA, it really feels like that this is what they wanted Legends Arceus to turn into. But now they are finally giving it the setting that they wanted to be able to work with in the first game. So without further ado, I want to get into a few of the things from the trailer that piqued my interest, and I want to give my thoughts on them. So first, we are shown the wild zones, which is where the wild Pokemon will be roaming, and where we will be able to catch Pokemon. So this is an interesting take on a old concept, seeing as how the entire game is confined into Lumio City. In X and Y, Lumio City was not all too big. It was the biggest city in that generation, but not enough to support a whole game. So obviously they're going to have to expand upon Lumio City to make sure that it can support a full game, especially a Legends game. So the wild zones seem to be their answer to the question, where are we going to encounter wild Pokemon? So instead of the tall grass, it's going to be areas in the city that are blocked off, specifically meant for wild Pokemon. Now, my thoughts toward these wild zones are very neutral. It's kind of like having sex with your local 6 out of 10 brunette. You know exactly what you're going to get. Not really much variation from person to person. Not very much variation from wild grass to wild area. Next, the boutiques. They are back. Character customization and clothing customization has never been so back. Of course, since it's in Lumio City, you gotta bring back the boutiques. The high roller boutiques, the ones you had to battle your way through restaurants and earn higher reputation to even get access to. That's what Kalos was all about. That's what Lumio City was all about. And I am so glad that we are bringing back boutiques. Character customization is awesome, and they really strayed away from it in Scarlet and Violet. I was very disappointed about that. But I am hoping that I am able to dress up my male character in a pretty skirt or a maid outfit. I don't see the point in bringing back clothing customization to this extent if I can't dress my male character as a femboy. If I can't, then I'm going to be playing the female character. Simple as that. Next, I wanted to talk about the ZA Royale, the single player battling that was shown in the trailer. So basically, there's going to be a day-night cycle similar to Legends Arceus, and during the nighttime is when we go out and battle trainers and try and rank up from rank Z at the bottom all the way up to rank A. Now, that is a lot of letters, the whole alphabet, if anyone is counting. So my hope for this is that we don't make it to rank A anytime near the end of the mainline story. I'm hoping that there's going to have to be a grind after beating the story to get up to rank A. I want it to mean something. I want it to have some weight. So ideally, maybe we make it to around rank G or F by the time we get done with the story, and then that final few letters we go after already beating the story. But that's just my personal preference. Next, there were the Rogue Mega Boss battles, which we had known about this for a while, but they just showed us some more clips. I'm excited. This looks a lot more interactive than the Terra Raid battles from Scarlet and Violet, so that's a plus. That's all I got for the Rogue Mega Boss battles. Now, what I am most excited for is the new battle system. The new battle system looks like it's completely different from anything we've ever seen, with it being like a roaming cooldown type of system instead of the turn-based or even quick style, strong style that we saw in Legends Arceus. So, very excited to see how far into detail they went with it, and excited to see how these trainer battles are working. Personally, the Link battles that they showed, the 4-person free-for-all, it looked like, where you have to knock out as many people's Pokemon as possible, that looks sick. I'm interested to see how the performance works with 4 people battling at once. Definitely something to keep an eye on given Nintendo's history with optimization and performance regarding Switch Pokemon games. However, we are on the Switch too, so things could be different. Now, a small detail that I have a large gripe with. Towards the end of the trailer, they showed what looked like our main rival with the starter that is weak to our starter. Why are we still doing this? Do we need to make the game any easier? We've been doing it for the past 2 generations, the entire Nintendo Switch, giving our rival the weaker starter. Why can't we give ourselves more of a challenge and let our rival pick the starter that is stronger against our starter? It makes the games more fun. The rival battles just are not that climactic in recent time, and it really needs to be fixed. Anyway, that's about everything I wanted to talk about with the new Legends ZA trailer. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. And if you did enjoy, please hit that like and subscribe button and comment your thoughts on the trailer and anything Legends ZA related. Now, please throw some racks of real ones way so I can keep making these videos for you. And I'll see you next time. Jacrispier, out.